Yeah. What? Yeah.
I know you think that I shouldn't still love you. I'll tell you that. But if I didn't say
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Dido, White Flag, for the first time. I've never heard this song, never heard this music video. Now, the only reason I know of Dido is because Eminem sampled her. And as I think of it, the song he sampled, I've never heard her sing it. I've only heard Stan. So that might be something I need to go back to, actually. But this is going to be my first time reaction because a lot of people have asked for this one, which is crazy. You know, again, I just rummaged through the comments. Like if you've seen how many YouTube notifications I get with comments, it's absolutely insane. But I always try to glance at the comments that are talking about, hey, check this out, check that out. I know some people get upset. Like, I don't know. I know I'm getting hundreds of requests a day. I don't think it's thousands, but literally hundreds of requests a day. Hundreds. The channel's just random. I'm just going to rock. I'm just going to keep rocking. And hopefully you guys keep rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done anything where it's like I'm doing paid reactions or anything like that. So my bad if we didn't get to your request yet, but maybe one day. No promises, but maybe one day. Anyways, today we're checking out Dido, and this one's White Flag, and I get to check it out for the first time. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my family travel vlog channel or even my commentary channel, Pegasus vs. the World, I'll link those for you. However, all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there'll be a link in the description to our membership. Gives you early access, and I update it every single day. You know, pretty big catalog in there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel. And let's get this popping. We rocking with Dido today. Now, you know, this is always really important. This video is on her official YouTube channel. Go over there and watch this without me. Just the meaning behind that, when I say without me, not that I don't enjoy your company, but look, reaction videos are not a substitute for the original content. We always want to get you back to the original. Go stream the music, show some love. Now, I think it's Dido. I think that's how you say it. The only reason I would know that is because of the whole Stan Eminem phenomena. I could have swore people were like, yo, you know, Dido, he sampled Dido, da-da-da-da-da. So that's the only way. I hope it's not Ditto, but I think it's Dido. If I'm saying it incorrectly, please correct me in the comments, and I'll get it right for the next reaction, which I should go back to the joint Eminem sampled for Stan. But I don't know. The title White Flag stood out to me. In her catalog on YouTube, I was like, ooh, that's kind of okay. Anyway, so here we are. We're checking out Dido on the channel. Let's go. That beginning, this reminds me of a hip hop sample, like something that my producer would sample and make a beat. I like it. That's tight. Yeah. Some violins.
I know you think that I shouldn't still love you. I'll tell you that. But if I didn't say it, well, I'd still have felt it. Where's the sense in that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder. I'll return to where we were.
what the is happening, dog? This is fire. I am actually truly upset with myself right now because knowing that Eminem sampled her for Stan, the song Stan, Eminem sampled that part, I'm pretty sure from her. Knowing how dope this sounds and only imagining where oh man, I effed up. I actually effed up because I should have been bumping this in my era. This is my era of music. I'm Gen X. This is my bro. This is crazy. And when it said white flag, originally I thought just, from a female artist, I was like, okay, white flag, I give up, I surrender, right? I surrender. So I thought there was going to be this metaphor like maybe I surrender to you or I surrender to this experience or I give up on this relationship. I'm putting in the white flag. I can't do this anymore. That's where I thought this was going. And she flipped it. She's saying there's no retreat, no surrender. I'm all in. I love you. And it's, nowadays, and I don't want to harp and sound like the old man in the room. Like nowadays, these kids don't know what love is. But fighting for love. She said, I'm going down with the ship, bro. I was like, that's kind of hard. I rock with that because most people, it just seems like people aren't fighting for their relationships anymore. They don't want to work things out. Like it's, I don't know, a lot of separation going on, a lot of this, a lot of that. I really enjoy this. And the simplicity of like, nah, no white flag today, homie. I just like that because I think my immediate thought was just surrender, give up, quit, and how does this look? And I even think flipping the concept of white flag of, I only surrender to you type of concept would be kind of ill. But like, hey, I quit, I'm tapping out, I'm giving up, I can't do this anymore. Now that she flipped it like this, I'm like, ooh, you thinking too linear, Pegasus. You're thinking too surface level, brother. Anyways, this track is banging. I love production like this. I love her singing. It's not too over the top. It's just dope. Like it's just in a pocket that I think there's like a, it has like a little bit of a boom bap hip hop feel to it, but it's like a polished, and that's probably why I gravitate to it so much.
I'm in love, no ways will be. I know I left too much mess and destruction to come back again. And I caused nothing but trouble. I understand if you can't talk to me again. And if you live by the rules of it's over, then I'm sure that makes sense. And I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender.
I love the storyline. I love the lyrics. Because I think we've all been to this place, even if it's like naive, like that young love. But then sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have to fight for that love and make it work. I feel like my parents had a story like this. I feel like my mom had a story like this. I don't want to get too, I'm willing to open up about my personal life. But my parents, if I don't know, my dad is still here, and you know, I don't know how much of his like I don't like putting people's personal lives out there like that, you know. But I think my mother could really relate to this song and fighting to make things work. And in my situation, it ended up working out, right? It worked out. My mom and dad were together like 31 years or 35 years, I forget, before she passed away from cancer, and even though, let's say, there were moments in the beginning that could have been rocky, my mother fighting for it, saying, I'm going down with this ship, this is just what it is the reason our family was what it was and stood the test of time. But on the flip side of that, I was able to see the beginning, or told the story because I was kind of young when a lot of this stuff was happening, understanding the story at the beginning, but then also seeing my father just be this strong, courageous man through my life. And then, my mom battled cancer for 15 years, dog. My dad had to see so much hurt, pain, tragedy. You know how it is. They're hacking off, women's breasts. They're bald. At, in the last stages, you got to help them clean themselves, use the bathroom. And my dad was just a soldier. So that wouldn't have happened. This character, this chiseled person that my father became was literally from a storyline like this of my mother being like, no white flag. I'm going down with the ship, you know? And I don't even think the video conveys how important and deep this message is. There's like this surface level, oh, I really like this guy, he's the one for me kind of thing, going on in the video. But I don't want to get distracted from how deep and hardcore, like how real this can be if you put this in, like, like I said, I can see this happening. Like I could literally see my mother with these lyrics and just being like, nah, I'm fighting for our family. We're all these things, It's actually incredible. It is incredible. Wow. And I just like it because it has like this hip hop, and it's like an underground hip hop feel. Like this is like almost like production you could hear Atmosphere rapping over, or a group like that. And I'm a fan of like Atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, snap, this is tight. You know what I mean? Anyways, okay, let's go.
White flag above my door. I'm in love. No ways will be. I will go down with this ship. And I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love. No ways will be. I will go down with this ship. And I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be.
So if I'm just gonna be straightforward with you guys and be honest, I love this song. I don't love the video. The video kind of threw me off. It was almost a distraction to how beautiful and deep and real the song was, which it didn't get away. I still got it because I actually, I listen to a lot of stuff that I like, on this channel, but that was something that I honestly like. There's something to it that I love. And even with this generation is gone, you know, I'm not trying to speak for women, so I'm going to just speak in general from the stuff I see on social media. It just seems like people are more willing to just give up and be like, oh, and prove someone wrong and just, go to the next thing instead of fight for what they called love. It just seems like you have so many options and things like that. So I only say that, like, I'm not trying to speak for women because this was a female's perspective in this song, I believe. So what I'm saying, I'm just saying from the dynamic of men and women in today's era, 2025, just seems like with all the options, this type of song is just almost rare. Like, I don't even know. I don't listen to current music. I don't even really listen to music that much, to be honest. I listen to a lot of podcasts. But what is really happening? Like, what is really happening at this level? So anyways, you guys let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.